everybody, welcome to Previews Reviews, coming to you from Stadium Comics, located in Shoppers World Mall in beautiful Brampton, Ontario. Here are your hosts, Kevin Hickey and Ricky Lima.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this edition of Previews Reviews, which takes a look at collectibles, toys, statues, action figures, and all those other cool and awesome things that will be coming into stores starting in December 2012. I'm Kevin Hickey.
And I'm Ricky Lima.
And Ricky, we are coming to people from Stadium Comics. But where's Stadium Comics located?
In lovely Brampton, Ontario, Canada. The blood in my body. Okay. The box to our unboxing.
I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that.
The webbing to Spider-Man.
But way to keep it family friendly.
I try. And the voice to my voice box.
Previews is the magazine that you can order all of the awesome stuff that we're going to talk about today and much more out of. You can walk into your local comic shop, take a look through this, let them know what you want to have brought into the store. Some crazy stuff coming out, Ricky.
It's cray. It's cray.
It's December. It's the month of Christmas. Now, most of this stuff that we're going to go over today won't come out until January, and we'll all be dead by then.
Good.
The Mayans said so. Let's get it started with some DC Collectibles stuff. A lot of great stuff from DC Collectibles. I'm going to go over some of them now. First up, we have the Arkham City Harley Quinn statue. What's black and white and red all over? This beautiful new statue based on Arkham City's Harley Quinn. Harley's stunning design and edgy new costume is perfectly complemented by the statue's minimalist color scheme, so order one today before it's too late. This hand-painted cold-cast porcelain statue is packaged in a 4-color box. The statue measures approximately 9.25 inches tall. This statue is $124.95 and ships in January 2013. Then, Ricky, we have the Dark Knight Returns action figure box set. The gang's all here in the special Dark Knight Returns 4-pack featuring Batman, Robin, Superman, and the Joker. Based on Frank Miller's now legendary designs, this is a must-have for fans of Miller's seminal classic. The box set will be $59.95 and ships in January 2013. And then finally, we have Justice League Superman. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this figure. He ships in January 2013, has a price tag of $22.95. But he'll also be available in the We Can Be Heroes box set, which comes out in November.
Nice, a lot of DC stuff.
A lot of DC stuff, yeah. What do you out of all of those? What are you most excited about?
See, that's tough. I'm torn between the Harley Quinn and the Batman figures.
I know you're a huge Dark Knight Returns fan.
I am, and they look just so weird and so 80s. I love it. Especially the Joker. Like, if I could get just the Joker.
Joker looks so, like, sharp.
Yeah, with the
big pads. Shoulders. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
But
it's like we're watching one of those movies set in, like, an office in the 1980s, and there's the woman who walks in with the big hair, the shoulder pads, like, out to here.
And they have the suit sleeves, like, rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guys have, like, a skinny tie with piano keys on it. That's my vision of that's what I remember from the 80s.
We should bring that back.
Yeah.
But also the Harley Quinn is really cool because I like her costume from Arkham City.
Yeah.
But it's a little expensive.
Do you think it's too expensive for fans of the game?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because, like, I mean, like, it's just a 9-inch statue. It's like,
but it's made of porcelain. It's like they're not messing around. It's not some, plastic molded stuff. It's cold cast porcelain. It's a high quality statue.
I guess.
Anytime there's a Harley Quinn statue of any sort, people just seem to go nuts about it. And you can never have enough of them. So, definitely let your shop know if you want that statue, because it is $125. It is a big commitment for a lot of comic shops out there. So some of them might not bring them in unless you request it specifically. So make sure you do if you're a fan of Harley Quinn. And the Justice League Superman figure, a lot of people have been asking about, so I know people are going to be excited to see that. Ricky, this next one's all you, my friend.
Up next, we got the Commander Shepard Bishoujo figure. Sister Alliance Navy officer has never looked hotter in this Bishoujo look, based on a new interpretation by master illustrator Shunya Yamashita. Leading her loyal troops, Shepard stands in an aggressive pose, legs spread wide for balance as she takes a big step while turning her upper body to the side.
Interesting choice of words.
She gestures at her enemies to stay back with her outstretched arm, while her left wields one of two included interchangeable weapons, the M55 Argus rifle or the wicked Omni Blade. Really, they're gonna take one of the epitome of like femme empowerment and just like do this.
Be like legs spread wide.
Oh my god! You know, there's another Commander Shepard figure in there, the Play Arts Kai one.
Yeah,
that's 100 times better than this.
That's interesting that they have a female version of Commander Shepard. I always just assumed he was a dude. Has that always been the case, or did they change that with number 3?
No, it's always been the case. You can either pick a female or a male.
Okay.
And like you can even change the way they look. I mean, they don't always look like that, right? Like Shepard's fully customizable. So
now, would you pay $64.99 for this Bishoujo Commander Shepard leg spread wide figure?
Nope, not at all. Would not pay like $5. No, I'd pay $5.
What do you think this is all about? The description that they've put for this character.
It's made so that these people are like, oh yeah, legs spread wide open. Oh man, I gotta get some of this. It's total pandering. It's the worst.
I agree. I think they could have been a lot more creative than going just with the cheap
legs spread wide open. Yeah. Look at that. She controls an entire navy, saves the universe.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about her stance because we can just, by talking about it, we're allowed to use the words legs spread wide open.
Oh, man.
Ricky, this might lighten your mood a little bit. We've got King of Fighters Terry Bogard figure. Terry Bogard, the legendary Hungry Wolf, who has pounded his opponents in every release of the popular King of Fighters video game series, joins the D-Arts action figure lineup in his Fatal Fury trucker cap, red short-sleeve jacket, and denim jeans spread wide open. That doesn't say that. I just thought I'd throw that in. New action figure articulation technology will enable an unprecedented range of motion and fluidity, effectively creating an action figure capable of reenacting the most intense fighting scenes with no joystick required.
Nice.
The 6-inch Terry Bogard figure comes with interchangeable hand parts and facial expressions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How do you change the facial expressions without just changing the head?
I don't know. It's like those Woody dolls. Have you seen those? Those like super
I have,
expressive.
yeah.
I don't know how that's done. But is fluidity really like a bonus for action figures? Like, are you gonna like, whoa, look at this?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, anybody who buys this figure along with any other King of Fighters figure, are you really gonna sit there and be like, hey, remember that time I did that move where Terry Bogard punches the ground and those...
Yeah.
What is that move called?
Crack shot?
The crack shot.
Or
I'm gonna recreate it here. And this other guy, he's really fluid as well in his range of motion. I'm going to make it look like he's reacting to it. Like, nobody does that.
Yeah, like, nobody does that. They're like, whoa. So, yeah, fluidity, sure, that's cool, but, like, not necessary.
Now, Ricky, I'm a firm believer that we need more people in trucker hats.
It's true.
With long ass ponytails.
I'm not going to lie. As a kid, Terry Bogard was my hero.
Was he?
I wanted a hat with...
the Fatal Fury hat?
Well, but he used to have, at least in the anime, he had a hat with just a metal thing in it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted a hat like that. That was awesome.
And it never happened, did it?
Never happened. I couldn't figure out how to get metal on a hat like that. It was crazy.
As a god of metal, you should have known. You should have known.
I should have.
Now this figure is $54.99. Seems pretty pricey for King of Fighters.
Pricey.
And it is an import figure. It's Japanese, and it's got fluidity and a range of motion.
They should make a Terry Bogard Bishoujo figure, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Why not?
I don't know. Who says Bishoujo's got to be a cute girl? Screw that.
Next up, we have Pop Heroes, Walking Dead, and Game of Thrones figures. Inspired by the urban and stylized character designs of today's designer toys, Funko presents a unique spin on the characters of AMC's hit series, The Walking Dead, with their new line of Pop The Walking Dead vinyl figures. These 3 3/4-inch tall figures includes fan favorite characters such as Rick Grimes, Daryl Dixon, Biker Girl Zombie, and RV Zombie. Also from Pop Heroes, when one chooses to play the Game of Thrones, they face 2 outcomes. They can win or they can die. The characters of HBO's blockbuster series Game of Thrones, based on George R.R. Martin's best-selling fantasy novels, come to life with a series of pop Game of Thrones figures from Funko. So really fan favorite Walking Dead character. RV zombie?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah?
RV zombie. He's like, like family recreational vacation zombie. And he's like, just got caught in like...
In all seriousness, my favorite zombie from the whole Walking Dead series is the well zombie.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
They should make a pop hero of that.
They should. They're making an action figure of it, actually. So
nice. I'd buy that.
That's kind of cool.
But yeah, like, what are your thoughts on pop heroes? Like, these seem like one of those figures that people make. Oh yeah, that looks cool, and they have like this like a time when they're super popular, but now nobody gives a crap.
I disagree. The Muppet Pop Hero figures came out recently, and I don't see any left on our shelves here. We sold through them all.
Nice.
So I think to an extent they're still pretty popular, and I think a lot of that has to do with the price point. They're still at just $10.99, as opposed to the Mighty Mugs figures that would range anywhere from $15 to $20. At $10.99, it's a pretty good price point. And, they're cute. They can go on your desk. They can go on your bookshelf. They can go in a display case. You can keep them in the box. The boxes are nice for them as well. And they have that designer look to them without the designer price tag. So I don't see them going away anytime soon. They seem to be getting more and more licenses every month. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Designer toys, really, that's like a total first world thing. Where we're like, let's just get a figure that looks really good for no reason.
But let's get a figure that doesn't really do much and has no functional purpose and isn't based on anything at all, and charge $100 for it and call it designer.
Yeah.
It's
like organic. We should get some organic toys.
Organic toys? Green toys?
Some green toys.
Yeah. It would be like manufactured out of like post-consumer product. Everything like...
Elephant dung?
Yeah, everything's like recycled, and like the plastic that they use is recycled plastic mixed with like manure and compost.
Yeah. My old school was selling a notebook made from elephant dung.
Really?
I was like, I am not buying this.
Why not? When are you going to have the chance in your life again to write on elephant dung? You know how exotic an animal an elephant is?
I don't know.
You don't just like walk down the street and see an elephant.
It's true. That is true. But like it like looked like, it had like fibers everywhere. It looked weird.
Well, I'm sure it did.
It's like eating like brown bread after you ate white bread your whole life, and you're just like, what's all this extra stuff in here?
Think of the cool story you would have though if you used that elephant dung notebook to write your comic
Deep
opus,
sea.
like deep sea, and in all the interviews and stuff that you're gonna have for Deep Sea,
I wrote this.
You could be like, yeah, interesting story. I actually wrote this comic on pages of paper manufactured out of elephant manure.
That's a good idea.
That'd be pretty awesome, right?
All right, you sold me on it.
Okay. Lastly, Ricky, I just want to show you something awesome in this book. I think you'll really appreciate it. It's a whole half page devoted to something that I know you love. We've got a spotlight on Big Bang Theory merchandise.
Oh, man.
We got the Big Bang Theory Bazinga apron.
Nice.
Just for using around the house.
Yeah.
Making a nice omelet in the morning or something.
Nice.
Want to have your Bazinga apron on. I know you're going to be picking that up. The Bazinga coffee mug or the Soft Kitty coffee mug.
You know what?
Right?
You're right. I want all of this stuff.
And then you got the Bazinga pint glass set. Or the Big Bang Theory pint glass set, which comes in Bazinga and Soft Kitty varieties.
Why do you show me this when just above that is Adventure Time?
What?
Cups?
Adventure Time? I'm not sure. Oh, look at this.
Yes, there's like...
the My Little Pony Brony drink.
See? So much cooler. Or Soylent Greens. I want to eat people.
Bronies can enjoy watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic by quenching their thirst during the show with the official My Little Pony Brony drink.
See?
This is the first product that I've seen that's commercially geared towards bronies. So, Adventure Time pint glasses you're in for, but Bazinga pint glasses you're not?
Yep. Can we get
right.
those Adventure Time pint glasses?
We can.
Done.
Alright. That's all she wrote, folks. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. You'll have to stay tuned for next month when we take a look at comic books coming out starting in January 2013.
If it will still be alive, it'll be a post-apocalyptic episode.
That'd be awesome. It'll be like volcanoes and stuff behind us, because that's what happens in post-apocalyptic worlds.
It'd be like Terminator, with just fire shooting from the earth.
Yeah, and the occasional cybernetic robot. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you all next time, and take care.